Hang on, get it the right way round.
Get it the right way round, mate. Come on, let's have it. Let's have a look at it. Hey!
Champions.
Not champions, but we'll take it.
Champions.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, God. I never knew a Leicester win would make Arsenal fans so happy.
They want your manager, mate. They want your manager.
Somehow I think he might not be going now.
Manager. He's my manager.
No, I mean, there's no way.
I think his value just went up by about 20 million.
Yeah. He's not
look
going
at
to
that
leave
from
now.
Antonio.
Surely not. I mean, why would he leave? We know he's not going to go to Tottenham because why would he leave Leicester to go to Tottenham? No chance.
To be honest with you, that's the question that I've said on a few channels. I did Stevens the other day. I did a Spurs one a few days before. In real terms, you could argue that historically Arsenal and Tottenham are bigger clubs, but you've got to look at the here and now. You know, he's in the middle of a job. And I'm not saying he's never going. He's not going to be the Sir Alex Ferguson of Leicester City. He's not going to be with or your Arsene Wenger.
Some Arsenal fan has already said he could be Arteta could be like Fergie.
No, he means Brendan Rodgers, I think. But yeah.
I'm sorry. That's what I just want to put that out there. Some Arsenal fans. Said that.
I don't know. He's happy. You know, he gets. I mean, I put a picture up earlier on Twitter. What have you? The picture of him and the chairman stood next to each other, great big huge smiles, and this was before the final. He gets back in here. The thing with Leicester is right. He's got us an FA Cup win now. You know, and he's up there with Ranieri. You know, we're 5 times now. We're in the final. This is the first one we've won. We were the biggest club never to have won it. We've been in the final more times than any other and lost it. We can forget all that now. He deserves a statue next to Ranieri, and both of them outside the King Power.
With Tillemans. With you and Tillemans.
Yeah.
And Casper. And let's not forget.
We'll take Tillemans off you.
And whoever the ref was at VAR, he deserves a statue as well.
He was offside, though.
You heard all these Chelsea fans moaning on Twitter. And I'm like, hang on, hold on. How many times Arsenal got that decision? You told us to bloody accept it.
Listen, it was offside. It's offside.
Offside.
A ball.
And it was such a shame that it was Chilwell that missed it, wasn't it? You know. But no, why would he go anywhere? You know, he could stay with us a long time, but you know, if he stays at Leicester and he gets us top 4, top 5 European football, you know, season after season, Leicester will be happy. If he goes to Arsenal, or if he goes to Spurs, or if he goes to Man United, they're going to expect that he's got to win something. And he could go there and be out of a job in 2 years. Right, yes, he'll get plenty of money from them and what have you, but
not from us.
You know, I just think he's happy where he is at the moment. And we love him, believe it or not, you know. Just in case you can't tell, we actually love him here.
Nah, I thought you hated the bastard.
Honestly, I tell you what, I was a grown man crying there.
Well, let me ask you this again.
After what's gone on with your owners and everything like that.
Yeah.
That's like a fairy tale ending.
Why couldn't, if Rodgers was to strengthen where you think he needs to, why can he not go that extra step and
go challenge for the league?
Challenge for the league again next season. Why not?
There's no reason why not. You know, you always need the other clubs to fail if you're going to succeed. Because, you know, if Manchester City, you know, and with the year we won it, Man City weren't having a good season and they sacked Pellegrini, you know, before the end of the season. So that was it for them. Tottenham imploded as they always did. Liverpool's Klopp hadn't settled there yet. So all these teams were struggling and we came through. There's no reason why we shouldn't. but I think we'll definitely be top 4. Whether we challenge or not, it depends. I mean, I honestly think Man City, if Pep wins the Champions League, he might be off. He might want to go out on the top and say, I mean, we've seen him do that before. He's walked out on Barcelona. And if he goes, Man City are going to be...
in shit
well,
creek.
from what we heard from one Man City fan, Ray, I was on a show with on Match Time, and he said he's very happy there because there's no politics, there's no background. He's like as happy as he's ever been there. So he doesn't feel like...
if he is, I mean, I know Ray, and he'll know him better than...
I bet
anybody else,
crisp somewhere.
Go on.
Yeah, and you can eat them afterwards.
What a strike from Souček.
Oh, what a Souček strike!
Let me say this, Chris. What signings would you like Rodgers to make in the summer?
Okay, I mean it depends, and we've got to accept it depends on the money he's got. We need a striker.
Yeah.
Earlier in the season, we were saying who we're going to sign to replace Jamie Vardy, and now we're saying who we're going to sign to play alongside Iheanacho. But yeah, we do need another striker, defensive midfielder possibly, because I think Chowdhury's going to go, and possibly a left back.
You can get off to.
But we've got a lot of good players. I mean, we spent £100 million on a new training facility, so we're gonna make the most of that, and we've got a lot of crop of good players, young players that have been out on loan that are going to come back and will mean we don't have to buy as much as we used to. I mean, you look at Luke Thomas. He was there today. You wouldn't believe, 6 months ago we'd never heard of him.
Yeah, he did well.
And he was out on that pitch, and he wasn't phased.
He was brilliant. He was absolutely brilliant. Fair play to him. Yeah. He was phenomenal.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, and in fairness to you, I mean, the first half, I think from a neutral point of view, you guys tell me. I was sat there with my son, and we said from a neutral point of view, this probably isn't the most exciting game that you'll have ever watched.
Yeah, I'd agree.
No, but I still enjoyed it. But I want to say this as well.
I would have called it boring, though.
I want to say this as well with Rodgers. I mean, come on, you've got to think about the fact that he finished second with Liverpool. He's won.
Yeah.
He's won what he won in Scotland. What did they do in Scotland again?
Everything.
Right.
Yeah, he nearly did the treble.
For me, why would he not, in his own mind, be seriously considering next season, especially if you get a couple of extra players, be considering that I want to be challenging? Why not? It's not such a big, it's not so like an outlandish thing to put to the team itself. Lads, we can challenge. Why can't we challenge? Why can't they?
I mean, whatever happens, I mean, last week we were guaranteed that we'd be in the Europa Conference, whatever it is. Now we're guaranteed that we're going to be in the Europa League full. We just got to try and make it into the Champions League.
Yeah.
It is the thing with Leicester is we're not rushing it. We're taking a step at the time. Last season it was 5th and Europa League. This season hopefully it's 3rd or 4th and Champions League and the FA Cup. Just thought I'd mention that.
Right, yeah.
I will mention it
just gonna have to cut.
I will mention it every 30 seconds for the rest of my life. Don't worry.
Yeah. Hold on.
Scoring first half. Yeah, that's a good point, Mike. I just read that. Yeah, first. That's why we're talking about that's the game. I'm just gonna.
Have we got a West Ham fan in?
Nah, I used to have one, but
no. All I'm going to say was because
one, but he, let's just say he switched and never even gave me a chance to explain anything.
I didn't switch.
I mean,
teams hopefully like West Ham will never. I said this on Talk Sport this morning. We will never be a top 6 club because the media will never allow us to be a top 6 club. No matter how bad Arsenal have been.
Top 6, mate. You replaced us.
Not in the media's eyes, we haven't. All we can hope to do is make it a top 7. Make it a top 7 or a top 8. But hopefully...
because it fits their it fits their like programming or agenda or whatever they want to feel. Like, and say like, so when they film about, like, say they do a film about like the Big Six. I mean, like there's a YouTube a show called The Big Six, and like the Arsenal fan there is who's Turkish and big up Turkish. He's like, I can't say anything. I can't say anything. So yeah, man.
But what I hope is that we can give hope to clubs, you know, like West Ham, like Everton, like Man United, that haven't done so well over the recent years. Sorry, Guy.
No, you don't have to apologize, mate. Like, you don't. Like,
I don't care tonight. Honestly, I don't give a damn
It's been
tonight.
dreadful.
But no, hopefully we can give, you know, I just put a post on my Facebook page that since we've got these owners in, and me and my son, we've watched our club come from League One. We won the Championship. We won the Premier League. Played in the Champions League. We've been in the Europa League. We've now won the FA Cup.
All in Vardy.
I can't believe that, and I would never have dreamt in a million years. And that is what football is all about. It's not about the ESL. It's not about playing Real Madrid or playing Barcelona or Juventus, whoever. It's about clubs that you know you don't follow, but you know them. I live down here, like I say, on the south coast. When I came down here 10 years ago, Bournemouth were collecting money in buckets because the club was in dire straits.
Right.
They went from minus 19 points in the fourth tier to the Premier League. That is what football is all about, and the American owners just do not understand that. And it was a win today. It was a win as much for grassroots, you know, for football fans today as much as just Leicester City.
Right. The thing with the American owners.
I'll calm down. I'll get off my soapbox.
No. It's how all our sports over here are ran. And it's just the way it is. What they want, and it takes away from what football is. They want security in a league. They want guaranteed check that they know they will get regardless of how rubbish they are. No consequence for being bad, because the worst team in the NFL still gets, because everything's collectively bargained, they still get their check from the NFL. There's no risk of dropping off the NFL. So, what's the matter? And what they were trying to do is set this up like American owners don't want involvement if there's going to be some threat of relegation. Wait, we could miss out on the paycheck? So they set up this ESL to eliminate that and to make more money, because they're pitting all the greatest clubs in Europe, which are the greatest clubs around the world, together 2 times to face each other every single year. They know the money they'll get from TV companies, without a doubt. They know every company around the world are going to bid against themselves, so they don't even have to set the price, because all these networks are going to bid against themselves. So they were going to make so much money from it, and that's when they tried. And it's the security of the check that they don't have in the Prem. And
I turned my foot,
but it's not what football is.
No, they also realised from the UEFA how corrupt it is. They could, if they tried this, they could possibly try and also get some more money out of them.
And that is the other thing too. Not every reasoning probably was a horrible reason. Like, hey, UEFA, FIFA, they are corrupt. Can we break away from them and set up our own corrupt organization? If there's going to be a corrupt organization that's making money hand over fist, why not be us?
Do you know what makes me laugh is that UEFA came out and said, "Oh, this is bad, the ESL. You know, it's bad for the fans. Football should be for the fans." And then they go and make the final where it's 2 English teams playing in bloody Portugal. Oh yeah, what's all this about? It's about the fan shit. It's about the fact that you were allowed your bigwigs into the country without having a jab or whatever.
It might have been a whole neutral venue slant.
I didn't realise you were American until you started talking a lot more then, and I reckon I saw the accent. I was talking to Melina, who comes in this chat quite a bit.
Oh, I love Melina.
She's a brilliant.
Oh, very nice lady.
Yeah, can I just make a point? Sorry.
Toronto is her. Toronto is her local club.
Sorry. Can I just make a quick point as well? Before I just read this out. That Cat Ford. I don't know if I've seen you in the chat before. If you are new, do subscribe. Do hit the like button, the share button. But Mel,
smash it.
Right, I met her she ran into my channel. I think when I can't remember how. She might correct me later. I might correct her later. I'll ask her later. But she ran into me about about 400, 500 subscribers, something like that. And she saw what I was doing and what she's done for this channel, as well as others like Bargav Talk and others. But I mean, I put them at the bottom. So it's just a special thank you of every video I do, because I would never be where I am now for her support. And she would always message me like, "Oh, I've shared it across my university. I've done this, I've done that." And I'm like, she would stay up to about 3 a.m. trying to sort things out and constantly worrying about us. And I'm like, "Oh, Mel, you don't have to." Right? Even when she said she needs to take a break, she's like, "I'll still get you guests and this, that, and all the other."
Right? She'll do networking for everybody else and not necessarily herself, which is incredible. She's never pushed her channel.
She's always, and when she ever does her stuff, and I said, look, you could do great stuff on your content. Why don't you do it? And she's like, yeah, but I want to help out other people. So
and she's a beautiful person, man. Big up, Mel.
And when she comes here later in June, I'm buying her a drink. Yeah, she comes here late end of July. I'm buying her a drink.
Hey, drink, Steven, come on.
Yeah, me and him. I'm gonna have an alcoholic drink with her. Fuck it. I'm allowed one.
I think we're all meeting up in London, aren't we?
I think we all are. Yeah. Fuck it.
I've just told her to get her arse in here.
Please, what?
Please, yes.
Yeah.
She's even sending super chat donations now.
Yeah.
Instead of putting normal comments like everyone else, and I'm like, man, seriously.
She's got to show me how to do that. I don't know. I can't do that at the moment. But just going back to my question, right? Yeah. So she's from Canada. Sorry, right. No problem. It's your channel, mate. She's from Toronto. That's her local team, and yet Toronto are in the same league as New York, as Miami. Yeah. And it's a different bloody country.
Well,
I don't get that.
Yeah, like Wales in that, isn't it?
Yeah. Tell Melina to get her arse in here. She's in the comments.
Well, because Canada doesn't have. They really don't have a baseball league. They don't have a basketball league. And anyway, the way we set up our leagues, our franchises, like the owners own the league. They decide where to put these teams, which is bloody ridiculous. A team can just up and move to a new city, and there's still that team. They still have the infrastructure, and then you're just leaving the community out there, that the community gets behind our sport clubs, just like every other country does. And there's always this threat that team can up and move. Like, I'm a big Buffalo Bills fan in the NFL. If the Buffalo Bills ever left Orchard Park, I would not watch the NFL anymore. I couldn't do it. You took my team away from me. You can't do that. The only way you should be able to lose your club is like with you guys, when you go into administration, and if the club ceases to exist. Sorry,
I'm not laughing at you. I'm just laughing at what Melina's written.
Oh.
She said she's just giving you a super chat so we don't have to see Chris dyeing his pubes blue, which was...
so we don't see Chris dyeing her pubes.
which is what I threatened to do if we win the FA Cup.
You're paying to see that now.
Actually, that's just reminded me. That I did actually say I'd do something if Leicester won the FA Cup.
Yeah, forget that. No, you didn't.
Oh, no,
I said I'd do that, but I had no intention of doing that. But no, I said I'd do something else if we win the FA Cup. But I'm hoping nobody remembers.
That's a great comment. Congratulations, Fox's real owner and real manager. Quonky would never do that. But I mean, look, you're donating like money just to see that not happen. It's bad. Oh, big up, Mel. Big up.
Thanks, Mel.
Oh, Mel's brilliant.
I can unfriend you, you know.
Well, I'll send a link because I've been told to.
Beautiful.
Do you know what?
She's like a little sister, man.
Yeah. She's like my daughter. She's the same age as my daughters. But you know what? I actually don't live in Leicester, but since I left Leicester, I've worked all over the country in different towns with different jobs. So I've met a lot of people and become friends with a lot of fans that are fans of non-Leicester, if you like. So, you know, Southampton, Man United, and the number, Burnley, Blackpool, the number of messages that I've had since the fight. I mean, I turned my phone on because I actually turned my phone off for the match. I wasn't online. I wasn't doing anything in the group. And I just wanted to watch the match with my son and enjoy it. And when I turned the phone on, the number of messages that I was getting from fans of other clubs, not Chelsea, of course. It was literally like, you know, oh, congratulations, well done, you deserve it. And I'm like, fucking hell, you know what I mean? That it just means so much when it comes from fans of other clubs. And then I've got a knobhead in one of the Twitter chats saying that it was handball before we scored and he wasn't offside when they scored.
He was offside, and that handball would have been harsh.
It hit his knee. He had no control over it, did he?
If he thinks that's handball, he needs to go read up the bloody rules.
I mean, I will initially say when I saw it live, I thought it might have been a handball. But when I saw it, because you couldn't tell it hit the leg, it just looked like it came off the arm. So I was like, oh, this goal's going to be chucked off.
It was 1-0 to Leicester.
And then they showed the replay. I was like, oh, yeah, no, we're good here. That goal stands. You can't give that handball. You can't.
Mel, Chris told me to send the link, so I did. So he told me to. Don't look at me.
Get your ass in here now, Mel. Come on.
Come on, Mel.
After that pube comment, you can get your ass in here right now. No, I am actually the other. I will say now when Leicester won the league in the start of December, I was out on my Christmas party, and I was pissed. And when I got in, I went on Facebook, and it's never a good idea to go on Facebook when you're pissed, you know. And I said, if Leicester are top of the league at Christmas, I'll have a tattoo. Now I've never had a tattoo in my life. I hate tattoos. They're just not I hate them on me. They're just not my personal thing. Deal. And what did Leicester do? They were top of the league on Christmas Day, and I thought you can never trust Leicester. So I actually went and got "Chat Shit Get Banged" tattooed on my arm in honor of Mr. Vardy. And I have since had another 2 tattoos. I had another tattoo.
Where did you get it done?
What, the "Chat Shit Get Banged"?
Yeah.
Chat Shit Get Banged is there.
Wait, let's have a look.
Hang on.
Beautiful.
And that's where your son said.
I forgot I got my face paint on.
That's where your son. Steve, that's where your dad. Hang on, it's where your dad goes. It's where your son goes. Dad, what are you doing? Right? That's not cool. That's not cool.
Actually, to be fairness, everybody did think it was.
Go on.
But then I had to have another one because my OCD took over, so I had to have one on the other arm that says "Leicester till I die," and then I got a third one when we won the league itself.
Yeah, go on, Mike. What do you want to say?
Mike? Share your screen a minute, put my channel on, and go on to the channels. Go on to the feature channels on my channel a minute.
Oh, okay. Where is your channel? Have you got it? Or do you want me to go look for it? I'll look for it.
Yeah. Just.
I'll look for it.
Oh, Antonio.
Oh no, Carefree Lewis G's pissed. He was there.
Melina can't come in.
Okay, no worries.
Nah.
Oh.
Honestly,
Oh man. Are you serious? On it? Oh man, seriously. What? Big up, mate, man.
Brighton. I am loving Brighton at the moment.
Big up, mate.
Yes.
Big
Oh,
up.
wonderful.
Thanks, man.
Beautiful.
And you can always check out his channel on mine. You can see here, Mike Green, Fire Red Lights, do all that. I'm gonna put some more on there when I get a chance as well. That was just the initial part. I'm gonna put some on there as well. I'll put your list. Put your one on there as well, Chris.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Yeah, that's all right. When I get, because that's what I want to do. Because if it's, or you're on something like this, oh look, she's in the building. She's in the building.
Massive W tonight. Massive win. You know what? I am so proud of you guys because first of all,
it's like putting a bra on this. I tell you. It's like, hey.
Yes.
Wait. The worrying thing about what Chris just said is it sounded like he's actually tried putting a bra on.
Was it Blood Brothers? Blood Brothers. W's only. W's only.
Can I tell you what? I'm that fat. I could wear a bra. I'll tell you. You know. Will that stay up?
We've been bigging you up, man. We've been bigging you up.
He's pissed drunk, but he still managed to come on here. So massive respects to Chris.
Drunk? How dare you? How very dare you? Alcohol has not touched my lips.
Whoa,
went straight down my throat. Went straight down my throat.
Mel, you know better. Hang on, Mel. You know better to talk about alcohol on the liver disease awareness show. All right, on a liver awareness.
This is an exception. This is a cup final.
This is children's liver awareness.
That's twice she's done it, isn't it? Twice she's done that.
It's done that twice. It's yellow card. That is. That's yellow card offense.
Well,
what
I thought about the game, brilliant performance from the Foxes. VAR for once done us right.
Yeah.
Nice to see
I tell you what, I actually cheered louder for that VAR decision than I did for the goal.
Yeah.
Hello, Matt Elliott here. Be sure to watch Leicester Till I Die TV on YouTube and follow all their social media platforms for all the latest updates and news on Leicester City Football Club.
Thanks for watching Leicester Till I Die. This is Chris saying goodbye and see you next time.
Some people are on the pitch, they think it's all over. It is now.